Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Prize Picks video. In this one, we're talking about the NBA for Friday, March 1st. And in this video, we have 5 really good picks for you guys to consider. So stay tuned in the video to hear all 5 of these picks. We've been going absolutely crazy in the private Discord. Definitely get over here, check it out. You can see I posted a 3-pick Demon Slip. This is the 3rd day in a row I've been posting the Demon Slip. It hit yesterday. Massive hit over here. I believe it was a 15.5x on this 3-pick Demon Slip. And the day before in the video, we went 4 for 4 in the last video. De'Aaron Fox did not play. All other 4 picks hit. You can see over here, Cash God in the private Discord tailed my Demon Slip here and hit. We also had Blame the Flame hit a massive 6-pick slip. One of our cappers. I'm just one capper that gives out picks. Blame the Flame, another one here. Huge hit yesterday in the private Discord. Blame hit all kinds of slips yesterday from the NBA. And Saint over here, one of the members of the private Discord, hit a slip. Tons of hits today. I can just keep going on these hits. So definitely check out the private Discord. It's less than $1 per day. You get access to 5+ cappers picks, including mine when we don't make videos. You can see those massive hits we've been having over in the Discord. So definitely get over there. Check it out. Now let's get into this one. The first one I want to go to is going to be Tyrese Halliburton over on the assist. His line at 10.5. It's been a while since we've seen him at 10.5 back to when he was playing like limited minutes. But it's been at like 11, 11.5. I've even seen it at 12 for Tyrese Halliburton. And this is a number that he literally just hit against the Pelicans in the last game. And a number he's hit all season. We can come over here to Outlier, which does have a free 7-day trial, and it's a tool I use every single day. Highly recommend checking it out. It is linked down below, but you can see here over 10.5 this season, he's hit this in 65% of games. And you got to remember, there was a stretch here where he was playing minimal minutes. So something you can do on Outlier, which is cool, is look at games where he's only played. If we come down here, we could see he's played at least 31 minutes in each of the last 6. So we can look at games where he's only played 31 or more minutes. He's hit this one in 74% of those games. And he's played in 31 games where he's played 31 plus minutes. So liking Tyrese Halliburton here. I think it's pretty crazy that at that 10.5 line, I definitely think we're going to see it bumped up. But I do post these slips in the private Discord before the video goes live, so you guys can jump on those lines from the video if you guys are interested in these picks. Yeah, last game against New Orleans had 13 assists, so definitely liking this one, Halliburton. Then I'm going to go with one of his running mates. Halliburton hasn't been scoring as much. Actually, if we come back to Halliburton real quick, his points per op's down to 18.5. I think just 2 games ago it was at 22.5. His scoring's been way down, 17, 9, 17. He passed open a wide open layup in the first quarter to throw it off the backboard to Obi Toppin. So he doesn't really care about scoring. He's, wants to get his teammates involved. So his scoring's been down, but some of the other guys have been benefiting. Pascal Siakam, 21.5. This team plays so fast that Siakam has so many opportunities, and I think we're finally seeing it click with Siakam in this offense. His last 2 games, he's been really good. I think it's 24 and 27, but let's take a look at this one over on Outlier. We could see Siakam on the straight points of 21.5. He's only hit this in 48% of games, but obviously we have to look at games with Pacers, so we could see games where he's played with Tyrese Halliburton. He's hit that in 8 of 15 games with Halliburton, and he's hit it in his last 2, but we also have to look, and we're going to expect this to be a closer game. Obviously, if you look over at the line here, Pacers Pelicans 238.5, a 5.5 point spread, so fairly close expected. And actually, New Orleans is the favorite, which is kind of interesting. I think it's going to be a closer game than this, so and high scoring. So we're going to roll with Siakam in this game, but I do think that he's going to play at least 32 minutes, so we can also give him 32 minutes here and see that he's hit this in 7 of 10 games with the Pacers so far when he plays at least 32 minutes. So definitely liking this one for Siakam. The next one I'm going to here is a third Pacer. I normally don't put 3 players from the same team in a video, but for the odds jam pick of the day, one of the picks that they really like is Andrew Nembhard under the points plus rebounds. His minutes are on the downtrend now that Haliburton is back playing regular minutes, and they're pretty healthy right now. So Nembhard's minutes starting to trickle downwards. I actually project him for even less than he played the last 2 games, but we'll look at that in a second. We could see how OddsJam works is they compare lines like Prizepicks and Underdog, those kind of sites, to other sports books. So one of their top picks here, Andrew Nembhard, under 12.5 points plus rebounds. FanDuel has this at 11.5, minus 135 on MGM. Fliff, minus 145. So a lot of sports books liking this one on the under. That's how OddsJam works. You get, the best value picks here. So you could check them out. Again, the link will be down in the description. Plus 25% off if you want to continue after that. So for Nembhard, going for the third pacer in a row here. Definitely a team stack here, but we're going to put 2 more guys in here. So you can see over on Outlier, let's look at Nembhard to get some more data behind this. This is a line he's only hit 41% of the time so far this season. Also games with Tyrese Haliburton, he's only hit this 31% of time. And then we can also come down and look at the minutes here. So he was playing massive minutes when Haliburton was, kind of on the mend, not playing as much. And then the last 2 games, in close games, 8-point game, and this one was a 9-point game. He played 26.8 and 28.9. I'm going to project him in this one for 26 points, or 26 minutes, sorry, not points. So we can also come up here and only look at games where he's played this season less than 27 minutes, and this one drops to 26% of games when he's played between 0 and 27 minutes. We can actually give him a base up here of 23. So when he plays between 23 and 27 minutes, he's hit this one just 27% of the time. So that's what I project him for, and I think just a higher line that we saw from OddsJam to hit this one. So liking that for the OddsJam pick of the day. Nembhard, the third pacer. So now we're going to move on to another team finally here. The 4th pick we're going to go to. We're going to go to Ivy under the points plus rebounds actually over here. And then we can come over here and look at this one. So this is kind of a similar situation to Haliburton and Nembhard, where Nembhard's kind of taking a back seat now that Haliburton's back, like almost at full strength. Kind of like Cade when he was gone, Ivy was doing really good, and then starting to not do as good when Cade is like getting fully ramped up again. So he's hit this 46% of the time this year, but games with Cade Cunningham, he's only hit this 36% of the time. So that's the reason we like it. But then also we can come and look at like the new guys in the lineup, like with Fontecchio, who was a recent acquisition of the trade that's been playing with him now in this new lineup. He's only hit this in 2 of 9 games. I'm not saying like this is a direct correlation with Fontecchio, but it's just the new lineup. With Evan Fournier, he's 0 for 6 in games with Evan Fournier this year, who was acquired at the trade deadline. Quentin Grimes also acquired at the trade deadline, just starting to play. He's 0 of 4 with Grimes in the lineup. So for all those reasons, plus Cleveland over here has a great defense, 2nd in the NBA in points per game, less than 110. So for all those reasons, going to Ivy on the under for this one. And then for our last pick, we're going to go to Vince Williams Jr. on the under, 28.5 PRA. This seems like an incredibly high line for Vince Williams Jr., and it is, but I think the reason why it's so high is because they think he's going to have a ton of usage in this game. And if we look at Vince Williams Jr. on Outlier, the PRA, obviously it's not going to be pretty for him, over 28.5. He's only hit this 17% of the time this year, but obviously in the beginning of the year he wasn't playing that much. There was a stretch where he's been playing massive minutes. The last 2 games, just 24.8 and 30.9. Even against Portland, I don't think it's going to be that high scoring of a game. Coming over here, it's only a 209.5 point total, which is crazy low. I mean, if we look at the Pacers game, it's 30 points higher at 238. So crazy low total here. I mean, it's like the lowest total on the board here by over 10 points, it looks like. So Game expected to be extremely low scoring. Vince Williams, we can look at this one over here again on Outlier, 17% of the time. I'm going to project him for like 32 minutes. I think he plays a bit more with some guys out, like Jaren Jackson and GG Jackson, who I don't know really directly affect his minutes. Derrick Rose is out as well, but if we do look at last game, Derrick Rose only played 6 minutes. Jordan Goodwin stepped in and was playing like some point guard, which kind of hurts Vince Williams' value, in my opinion. And Jordan Goodwin had 8 assists in this game and 8 boards from the guard spot. That's going to hurt Vince Williams Jr. on, his other peripheral stats here. So he also only played 31 minutes in this game, while there was some guys that played 36 and 38 minutes. So I don't think that the usage is going to have that big of a bump. And if we do come over here and give Vince Williams, like 29 minutes, I think might be fair for him. He's only hit this in 31% of games. So not really liking this high PRA here for Vince Williams. Probably the highest it's been all year. So I'm going to be taking the under on Vince Williams there. Tons of hits over in the private Discord. Again, Caleb870, one of the new members, joined up, hit this massive slip. $12 to win 144. Tailed one of Blame the Flames picks here. Saint, another Discord member, hit a big slip, 5 to win 44. And don't forget, I posted a 3-pick demon slip as well when I didn't make a video over in the Discord, which hit a 15.5x. Also, from our last video, we went 4 for 4. Fox didn't play, so definitely check that one out after this. Get up in the Discord. It's less than $1 per day to get access to 5+ cappers. You could see the massive hits we've been having in there recently, so we'll see you over there. Check out this last video to see how we went 4 for 4 in that one. Hopefully we can do something similar in this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.